Dwayne Johnson. Check it out, folks.
Based upon the evidence, and the overwhelming preponderance of the evidence shows that you are the most hateful people on the planet. And you built an entire global system based around that. And our people are scared. So I'm telling you all, I'm breaking down their chart. I broke the chart down. They're telling you that they're engineering it. You see, in the process of studying our marches, our protests, our sleepovers, your cookouts, your city hall big fest, or whatever it is, it never seems to work out in our best interest. And it took me, and I'm a little embarrassed to say this, but it took me about 3.5 years to figure this out. I spent about 3.5 years just gathering data, watching marches, studying protests, paying attention to stuff all across the country, and then I realized that, ironically, it took even the city of Baltimore about roughly the same amount of time to put the damn thing in its place. So now that I realize what it is and I figured it out, I looked up and realized we're both hitting the finishing line together. I figured it out that Baltimore City has some type of social scientists, researchers that are studying the people. They're studying social movements so well in the community. I figure it out as they figure it out, and they're getting the puzzle in place. Man, how mighty the Almighty is. See, we've fallen into a trap of nightmare protests. And I'm calling it nightmare protests because that's all we ever do. We get signs, we march, we fuss at it. And it has created an entire jobs industry for white people that are really willing to apply themselves to go learn the craft. It's called protest event analysis. You all got to hear this. Protest event analysis, meaning that they've gone back and they've studied things that we've done. They've created a professional activist person. And the professional activist is here to stay. Now, I remember years ago, and I was talking to a brother down at Little Africa. We were having a community meeting there. Brother C.D. Witherspoon told me that he was a certified community activist. Now, I had come across that word certified before, and you know, not even putting the brother out there disrespecting him, but I'm talking to all of y'all. See, when you are paid by groups and foundations and they give you money to go and help your community, somehow, someway, what you're doing never seems to really pan out. You're just out and burning off energy every day like a puppy. You know, a puppy or a kitten, they young, they got a lot of energy. So they take you as activists while you're young and they put you at the head of these marches and you run all over the city and burn out all your energy doing a bunch of nothing. So by the time you get 50 and 60, their body don't move like it used to when you were 22. But by then you have been effectively Tomized to a degree where they may knock a Tom out of you so that now you're too tired to really get into any serious struggle, but you know the ropes, how to get out and beg for some money and to get a grant. Let me do this. From the book, What is a Social Movement? Page 131. You all got to look at this. What is a Social Movement by Hank Johnston. Okay. Johnston. Johnston. No relation to David Johnson. Anyway, protest events are the command performances of social movement. This is what they say. They call it a performance. They are the primary means of getting attention of the political elites and policymakers and of even swaying public attention. Contemporary protest event analysis looks at the broad landscape of such performances, often in a given country or comparatively set of several countries. Such research questions require information about large numbers of protests over a long period of time. The main method used to...
That's right, folks. Downtown Baltimore, the sheriff can stop you. Until next time, the sheriff stopped my man right there. So maybe he was doing something wrong. The sheriff, Baltimore finest. I guess everything was all right. So the sheriff let him go. Baltimore City Sheriff. Have a great day.
You know you all weak. You're weak as a shook up Pepsi.
What?
Once you pop the cap, all the fears done come up out of it. That's the strength of the soda. protest event analysis has grown into a small research industry. That's what they say. One of the first protest data factories was located at the Social Science Center in Berlin, called the PRODAT, short for Protest Data Project. Okay. PRODAT. So they study all of you. This is why in Baltimore you see the same people stuck up in the newspapers all the time. And I read the email. I want y'all to know, but David Anthony Wiggins did send me an email where he had a fight with a reporter from the Baltimore Sun. What? And he did say, you all don't talk to the people in the community that are suffering the most. And then people in the community that are paid and financed, they get on the air. They get in the paper. And they repeat this brother's words, and they act like they thought that stuff up. You all are cowardly, man. At the end of the day, you might steal the brother's intellectual property rights, but I give you my word, if you look too smart, if you look too good, if you look like a brain for parroting and mimicking what someone else has said, at the end of the day, if they think you the leadership, then maybe the Almighty lets you steal words from your neighbor that when time comes for the killing phase to go into plan B, they get you. Because they think you the one thought it up. Bet you didn't think of that, did you? So get on out in the front. Steal all the words you can. Y'all can steal my words anytime you want. I've seen brother all on YouTube video stealing words and stuff that I said. I ain't say a thing. Steal all you want to steal, because I know the rules. If they get me tonight, remember, fat boy, they'll get you in the morning. Wow. So if you're all going to steal to make yourselves look good or do whatever, no. Go to the Heavenly Father. Ask for the wisdom and the knowledge and the understanding to speak His words of truth and tell His people what they need to know. So they're looking at all the stuff you do, looking at the size of your movements, place that they take place, your duration of the issues, the claims, your primary, your secondary targets for protest, and they study all your related events. Come on, they tell you that's what they do. And as I kept researching and looking at this, I realized they did it, and they're popping up in every major city in America. Even yours truly, Baltimore. And see, Baltimore got it real bad. You got Johns Hopkins Institute over there sitting up for public policy, all this other stuff. You got a crazy old doctor sitting up now. He want to run, be president. You got a half-cocked white